I'm back after a short break from doing tarot. So I have this massage stick because I've lost the stick for this. It's somewhere in my room, but I don't know where. So I'm just going to use it to clear the energy because it's wooden. So it has like the same effect. And then that's a bit rubbish. What we're going to do is we're going to use this. So infinite, this it's a pick a card reading, so it's messages for September. These messages can take place from any time from now until September. For all my readings really are timeless because time isn't linear. If you know, you know. If you know you're spiritual and you're knowledgeable and whatnot, you know that time isn't linear. So yes. This could be relevant for you now or at another date or another place in time or timeline or whatever. Okay, infinite source, truth, knowledge and wisdom, please. Please give me clarity and discernment. Please allow me to tap into my authentic brilliance. And please give me all the protection that is available to me at this time now. Please give protection to the beings around me at this time now. And please give protection to the viewer at this time now. Also, please give protection to anybody, anywhere throughout time and space that may need protection at this time. Thank you, and so it is. Okay, my chair's just creaking a little bit. Don't worry about that. Okay, so let me shuffle and get you the cards. So messages for September. Oh, okay. So we got ground yourself, we got have confidence, and we have a wedding. Ooh, who's getting married, baby? No, I'm joking. Okay. So these are your cards to pick from. Have confidence, ground yourself, and wedding. So red, purple, green. I'm gonna get started with have confidence. Okay, so just off the card alone, there's something that you may need to have confidence with. I feel like it's more of a going after something, a goal, a relationship, a job, It's having confidence that you're going, it's having confidence that you're actually going to get to the finish line. Oh my God, I've just realised what my sleeves look like. I was making kefir and I opened the lid and all the strawberries exploded all over me because it's naturally fizzy. But anyway, okay. Focus on service in reverse. So you won't leave it alone. Like you're manifesting something. You are actually in the action of creating something now. But every time you think of that thing, you're like, oh my God, it's like, all right, losing weight. Baby, I know about this struggle. Losing weight, you're looking in the mirror like, oh my God, I've been eating so good, I've been working out, like why is there no change? What is happening? What am I doing wrong? What do I need to fix? Or it could be relationships. Why am I attracting the wrong ones? What do I need to fix? What about me that I need to change? Or like job, why don't they want me? What do I need to change? What do I need to be to get this job? What do I need to, there's nothing that you need to change. You're actually doing everything perfectly and correct. And it's working. It is working, but you will not leave it alone. You need to take your mind elsewhere. When you think of that thing, that situation, that person, only put good thoughts into it. Yeah, they're going to call me back for that job because, I'm the best one for it. I'm the only one for that job and they know it. Yeah, I'm losing weight. I look so good. I've got my desired body. Yeah, this person is crazy in love with me. They're so respectful. They're so serious about me. Like, put those good thoughts into it and then, oh, hi, people who are here. Thanks for liking it, and can the other people like it, please? Thanks. So put those good thoughts into it, because with this coming up in reverse, have confidence, because what you want is actually happening for you now. You're going to look back at this time like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was worried about that, because it's all worked out perfectly. But you won't leave it alone. So can you just stop that, please? Okay, up. Law of attraction, guys. See, I'm telling you, whatever it is that you are creating at this time, and it's something conscious, you have consciously decided you want this thing, You don't need to be good enough. You don't need to change anything. You are good enough. You're great as you are. You're perfect for whatever it is, just as you are now. Just let it be. You've put your order in, let it come to you. Don't keep like messing with it, because I feel like you might get like birds before land in the manifesting community. That basically means like you're seeing signs of it, but you're not seeing the actual thing showing up in your 3D yet, and then you'll be like, oh, maybe I'm not gonna get. No, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get the full whatever it is, like the full whack. So just chill on that one. So this could be something that's occurring for you in September. Heart chakra, why is that? Okay, so for some of you, there is a little bit of an issue of worthiness, or something about allowing yourself to be happy. I understand this energy. Allowing yourself to feel gratitude for the pleasure, for the happiness, for the abundance in your life, because it's almost like you're scared it's not going to be there, or you're scared you're not going to get it. But that's a past life issue. So whether you believe in, you know, other lifetimes, or this could just be showing up as something that's happened to you before in this lifetime, like in your childhood, in your teens, in your early 20s, early 30s, whatever. It's basically saying it's old news now. Don't keep repeating that story, because it's not an accurate perception of who you are now. It's not what's happening for you now. Like, things have changed for you. See only love. Yeah, you're naturally a warrior. So some of you guys may actually really have like a strong warrior spirit, like you're ready to fight. You know, you could be a fighter, or you could be somebody who chases like a cause or wants to fight for other people. But I feel like that also translates to an actual warrior. So you worry about things. Yeah, indigo child. Person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. So yeah, I do feel like you are a natural warrior. So, you know, when you're feeling that anxiety and that worry come on, it just means that your warrior energy is like coming to the forefront. So now you need something to push that energy into, like a, I want to say like a soldier, but not like a soldier, because soldiers just do what they're told. Warriors actually have a cause and a purpose. So you need to find a cause and a purpose, or something that you're actually passionate about. For some of you, I'm hearing actual like passion, you know. You know, find you know, connect with your person and connect with them in that way. But yeah, let's see what else. What are we seeing at the bottom of the deck, goddess? And reverse. Yeah, so you're way more powerful than you realize. Why are those coming up like that? It's like, okay. 10th house of world. I feel like you've had a lot of people look at you with unkind eyes. I also feel like there's somebody from your past, I'm hearing, who wants you back. Now, this person wasn't good to you. They were not good to you when you was with them. But they watch you, they look at you, they're always interested in what it is that you're doing. Because it's like you have a big destiny. These people feel like you have a big destiny, and they're picking up on that warrior spirit. So whatever you want to call it, indigo, starseed, warrior, you know, whatever it is that you feel inside of you is different, you're very right. There is something very unique about you and about your destiny, and other people can pick up on it and can see that. Why? Like, yeah, I feel like that's why why is this person coming up? Why is that relevant though? Because you can feel it. Okay, so you're feeling somebody wanting to reach out to you. I don't think this person's going to though. I'm getting a sense of pride. I'm getting a sense of almost like they know your destiny is bigger than them. It's like they feel like they're not meant to be in your destiny. 6th house routine. You're feeling this person. I feel like your focus is really going to be more on money and what's actually attainable to you. I almost feel like if this person even says, hey, hi, how are you? You're like, hey, and going back to what you're doing. You're not really going to have time or want to focus on other people like that at this time. It's about 6th house is how we actually physically look. Oh, you look good. You look good. You look like you're doing well. Some of you guys are putting more money into your appearance overall. Because you know how they say the first house is how we actually look? The first house is how we look to ourselves, but it's a spiritual, it's our spirit. It's like our mission statement, the warrior spirit within us. Remember Mars, first house, all of that. So it's how we see ourselves. We can only see ourselves in the first house. It's selfish. But the sixth house is how you physically are showing up to other people. Now, them being attracted to you can definitely show up in the first house, because that's also attraction. But attraction just isn't about physical appearance. Somebody can be really attractive, but they just got like a little, they ain't got that energy, you know, they ain't got that X factor. That's the first house. If you want to see if somebody's got that X factor, that's the first house. But yeah, I feel like basically you're showing up really good in September. So you could have somebody, I feel like you might be bumping into this person, because I'm feeling like they won't reach out, but I feel like you do see them, and they're smiling and they're laughing, but you know they want to cry. Like, you know they're sad, you know they're upset. Okay. Yeah. Because this person feels a connection to you, or they feel like a soul connection to you, or they want to be connected to you, but this person has serious self-worth issues. They feel like they're not meant to be on your path because you're too good for them and your path is too high for them. Yeah, so maybe this person's trying to use you, get a free ride, or they tried to do that in the past. Mind in reverse. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm seeing that for you. Let's change decks and see what other messages are going to be coming out for you in the month of potentially September. You know, timelines are fluid, baby. It can be any time. Month of September, part 1. Oh, okay, so if you was going through some sort of depression, or I want to say apathy, just like boredom, like really not happy with your options, feeling really trapped and caged in, I feel like you will be healing from that. Yeah, I feel like there is, again, is somebody who is coming towards you. They're like, I love you. I'm in love with you. I want you so much. You're the love of my life. You're like, no. Mm-mm. Or you're just like listening to them like, okay, I've heard it all before. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're just going to stop this person in their tracks and be like, no, you know you're not serious, or you know we're not made for each other in that way, and you're just going to kind of keep it moving. What are you healing from? Rejection and heartbreak. Oh, Lord. What's this healing going to look like for you? Like the actual healed version. Yeah, okay. So if you were somebody who... Oh, this is... What's that song? Plan B, Megan Thee Stallion. I love that song. I start my mornings with that song depending on how I'm feeling. And she says, try to spare a ninja's feelings. Now he thinks he's hurting mine. So this is kind of what this is giving. I don't even think it's just one person. I feel like a lot of your exes, sorry, you got a lot of exes, that's your business, you know. But whoever, like the people that you've dated and dealt with, it's like you are a certain caliber, you are a certain level. People who meet you can feel this, they can sense it, they can smell it, they can see it on you, okay? That you have, where's that Yod card? Destiny. Yod is called the finger of God. So God has sent you on a mission, and people can pick up on that off of you. But it's almost like you're humble, you know, you're humble. You love God's creations, you love people. So you're wanting to connect with people. They may not be in the same space as you, have the same, you know, have as good of a moral compass or beliefs or anything like that as you do, but you still give this person a chance, not overlook it, but just like accept them for who they are. And then, but you know they ain't the one for you, or you know you've lowered your standards or whatever it is, and then they want to try and do you wrong. Now they want to try and hurt your feelings when you was trying to spare theirs. Like maybe you dealt with people in a very, I want to say nice way, but it was too nice. Like it's almost like you're telling people exactly what you think and feel when it comes to love. Like how I'm getting that, they're like, I love you and pouring my heart out to you, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, no, no, thank you. No, it's fine. I'll bring the towel, I'll crumble, I'll burn this shit down. I don't care. Like, I'm not trying to be horrible, I'm not trying to be rude, but it needs to be done because I've got things to do. Chariot, I've got to move on. And this person could have hurt you in the past, or you could have had people doing this same kind of stuff to you in the past. And now you're telling them no. Not even doing the same kind of stuff like declarations of love. Yeah, declarations of love, but somebody's going to be declaring their love for you in September, trust me. But more like however long this person took, dragged their feet, maybe didn't treat you very well. Oh, whole time, you know, you can see it, you can sense it, you can feel it, that this person has feelings and love, but maybe they're like unhealthy, or, you know, not able to do the work it takes to actually level up to truly express themselves and get in contact with their feelings. I'm hearing like shadow work, like maybe you've come across a lot of people that need to do shadow work. So yeah, in September you're going to be getting some declarations of love. You're going to be telling those people very firmly no thank you. But I want to know where that Chariot's going to, because you had places to be. Chariot, the Hierophant, and Temperance. So you're going towards a goal that's going to be slow and steady. It is, but it's going to be something that lasts. I'm hearing like a lifetime goal. So this is something that aligns with your morals and values. And it's almost like playtime's done. There's something that you've got to do, and there's a specific way it needs to be done. So that I feel like that's why this no BS kind of attitude is kicking in, especially if you're somebody who's very, oh, I feel bad. Oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings. You're like, no, sorry. Is what it is. Don't know what to tell you, but that's the answer. Yeah, I feel like you're going to need to have a lot of patience with this thing, but it's like a labor of love. You'll get to a better place. Some of you guys are going to be moving, or whatever this is going to take you possibly abroad. Okay, you might be moving abroad, not necessarily in the month of September, but something that you start around this time now is going to take you there. And it's going to be a real passion project, something that you truly care about. So this could be a person, okay? This could be you cutting off all your hose for that one, for the one. But it could also be, you know, a project or a career, or, you know, something. Sorry, my eyes are itching. That you really care about and you're really into. Do I want to do the situations card? I don't know. Happiness at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like you guys are at a time where you're going to be really happy. Yeah, and keep getting that. You feel there is somebody reaching out to you on an energetic level. You're going to feel this person. They're going to pop up on your mind. You're going to be, could be like you think about them and they, I don't even want to say hit you up, but it's like they frequent the places that you go to, the places that you frequent. There's somebody that you had to leave behind because you're on a different level, you're on a different path. Maybe, you know, you're on a spiritual path, a path to freedom, a path to your authentic self, brilliance. And this person is, you know, still trying to appease their oppressors in so many different ways. That doesn't always mean like, you know, how people think it means. Your oppressors could be in any shape or form. They could be your parents, your friends, like, you know. Basically what I want to say is like the devil in their life, that's what they're trying to appease because they don't realize what it is, or they kind of know but they don't trust themselves. Whereas I feel like you guys are at a point where you're like, nah, sorry, I know what this is, bye, let me go. So yeah, this person's going to be really looking you up, wanting to meet you. I'm telling you, like, you're going to bump into this person, but they would have been on your mind before you bump into them. But it's because they are proper, like, I'm kind of getting tentacles, like putting out the feelers for you, like, energetically. Yeah, but it ain't going to happen. You're done. You're like, no thank you. You hear their name, you're like, oh, no thanks. It's all right. Let me leave. Let me leave. Escape vacation. I need to go. Sorry, I can't be here anymore. Yeah, because you know how this person or this situation works. And, you know, with all of these situations where it is a lower vibration, you spend enough time in it because you kind of like humble yourself or bring yourself down to that level, they can plug into you and you're stuck in that energy, stuck in a cycle again. So you're like, yeah, no, this is a tragedy. I'm gonna go. Anything else for pile number 1 for the month of September? Let's see. Today. Okay, so today you may be feeling a little bit tender, or in the next couple of days, or a little bit, sad about certain things, but your wish, guys, I'm reading the cards, but also my intuition tells me things, and this is what I said, your wish is coming true. I started with that in the beginning. You will be happy. Like, whatever it is that you're manifesting, it's happening for you, okay? You just had to let go of this dead weight. It was a karmic, I don't even want to say like a karmic lesson, but it's like as soon as you've let go of that, now you can fly, now you can manifest, because that was heavy, that had brought you down. But this person's going to try and pop up on you in the future. Be ready to kick them to the curb. They're going to be crushed, they're going to be sad, they're going to be pulling on the heartstrings, but you need to say, no thank you. You've already kept your notes, you already know where it is, you've got the receipts, you know who or what you're dealing with. So yeah, they may be a little bit vicious, they may get vicious on you, but you're protected, always divinely guided, so what can they really do? So that's the messages I've got for you, pile number 1. I'm like, should I go into my other deck? At the top it says Master Manifestor. Okay. And Magic. Energy work, light work are flowing. So some of you guys are energy workers. Nonchalant, body worship. Yeah, I did get that with the 6th house when I was saying about, you look really good. Because Taurus as well, especially if you're like a woman, you may be looking like curvy, like voluptuous. Because Taurus is like juicy, curvy, and very attractive. I think they say Taurus was Jupiter's most favourite wife because she was the most beautiful. So you may be like, maybe this person's got hoes. Maybe they're like, that's my favourite one. No, you're like, no, I'm not one of your little people, okay? But yeah, that's what I got for you, pile number 1. And if you're a man, of course, you're going to be looking gorgeous and giving that big D energy, okay? Yeah, so pile number 2, you've got ground yourself. So let's see what messages are here for pile number 2 for the month of September. Okay, heal away addictions. I'm getting online stuff. So internet, phone might always be in your hand, iPad. Baby, I know it's very hard and very addictive. This is so random, but you know what? I went through this phase where I was having like what seemed like a nightmare, but it was like an astral situation. I'll tell you how I know. Well, I felt it was an astral situation, but I'll tell you kind of the proof of the pudding of how it actually was an astral situation, where I would like be in my same setting where I was, like where I'd fallen asleep and everything, but I'd wake up and it'd almost be in my mind's eye as I was awake, but I was sleeping. So I was sleeping, but in my dream I woke up, and in my mind's eye, I couldn't speak, I couldn't move, I couldn't do nothing. And in my mind's eye, all I could see was these jellyfish things that were laid all over my body. And I tried to scream and no sound would come out because one was over my head. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like really like scared. I was just like screaming, trying to like, wake myself up. So I woke myself up, whatever, cool. And then I didn't have that issue again. But then again, I had a similar dream. I fell asleep, whatever, and the same shit with the jellyfish. But this time I thought, fuck this, I'm getting these off. So I managed to get some of them off of me. They had like these hooks that went in quite deep. Again, I was seeing it all through like my third eye, whatever. And I basically used like the energy of like joy, and it sounds so weird, but like focused on like a high vibration and pulled them off. Then when I'm looking online, because I was like, no, that ain't right. Okay, so when I'm looking online, like entity attachment, I found this man who basically said that something that he's like clears things or whatever. So he basically says something that you see really common is a layer of like a jellyfish like entity all over the body. They layer themselves up like Russian dolls and that is exactly what the fuck I saw. Yeah. Oh, but I don't know why. I always kind of feel like it has something to do with the internet or some kind of. I'm not trying to scare you. It's fine. You can get rid of the jellyfish. Just pull them off. You'll be fine. But I always feel like it's something like it gives me that feeling of like plugged in, something to do with that. Again, that's just my assumption, but I was able to see them in the first place, so I'll give a little weight to my own assumptions. Yeah, I will. But yeah, I feel like there is something that you guys need to clear. I'm hearing as well that you need to clear out like your space, okay? Some of you guys may be very psychic, so you may be needing to ground yourself, but I also feel like there's too much happening in your space. You need more time like alone and kind of like in nature, not even just in alone, slower. No phone in your hand, all the clutter, it needs to go. Like it needs to be cleared out. Maybe you're going through an energetic shift or something, or that's going to be happening for you very soon because you are a powerful light worker. It's safe for you to be powerful and spiritual. So yeah, part number 2, I feel very strongly that you're very strong psychics. Energy of joy. Remember that chick I just told you about? Okay, whenever you get yourself in a weird situation, you don't know what's going on, always tap into the energy of joy because it just gets you out of that craziness. And notice the signs. Okay, so I feel like your intuition is going to definitely be heightened. I do feel like there's going to be joyful experiences, but I really feel like once you let go of something, it's like it's not something on you, like attachment. It's more like you're holding on to something and like you need to release it. I don't necessarily feel it's a person. I feel like it's more of the material trappings in this world. Like you've got a little, there's nothing wrong with money, there's nothing wrong with having things. Definitely have things, have money, whatever. But it's almost like you've got a little bit too close to equating your value with the things that you have, or you know, something could be stealing your joy, whether that's scrolling on Instagram and seeing that, you know, somebody's got a flat stomach and you don't, or somebody's out, you know, in the Maldives and you're not. Yeah. So yeah, also I'm hearing as well, like, be grateful and be, because I know that sometimes if you are psychic, or like I've just sat here and told you about a weird crazy dream experience, I don't know, astral, that I had, and you know, if it weren't for the internet, I probably would have really thought I was a crazy person for some of the things I've seen and experienced. But then other people will word for word say the exact same things, or like know what I've experienced. So it does validate me, but also it's the point where I don't need to validate. Like I know myself and I know what I know, so I don't always need that validation getting to that point. But also it can feel sometimes like a burden, or like, why am I like this, or like, how do I stop this, or scary. But the message is like, it is a blessing and there's a lot of joy to come from your gifts and your abilities. So, you know, be proud of yourself, be proud of who you are, and that's part of your authentic being, your authentic self, and your experience here. Yeah, and I feel like it will attract more money. Sorry guys. I feel like some of you guys may be having ups and downs with money, because it's almost like you're trying to amass so much. Don't know if you guys got Scorpio in your chart or something like that, or even like Pusher, like Cancer, so that would be like Leo. But it's like you're trying to amass so much that it's not really allowing anything to the abundance to come into your life. Also, if you do feel like you need a bit more, you know, vibes and protection or whatever, use lavender, because that is very not only soothing but protective. Choose any positive thoughts to describe your home, career and finances, as your words determine your outcome. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. My words got a bit jumbled there, because as I was shuffling, I was looking at this card and I was thinking, Oh, what was it that I was thinking? It was like a little like channeled message. It was like, um, your gift is meant to bring you joy. Like being a psychic is meant to actually bring you joy, and bring you an awareness that maybe others don't have, or sometimes you might forget yourself, or like get really sucked into the 3D. You know what I mean when I say like value your material things equal your value and all that kind of stuff, and it's meant to just like remind you of that. So yeah, vacuum away the fear. So yeah, you guys, psychic gifts are really, ooh, you could have inherited it through your mother. Could run in your family tree. I feel like you guys may be speaking with a mother or a father. It depends whoever your parental figure, the one who was really in the home and raised you, because fourth house can be mother or father. You'll really be having a conversation with them, and maybe even sharing experiences, and you will see how alike you really actually are. Sign the spirit. Friends, I feel like some of you guys could be meeting new friends. You could be meeting them through their home or your mother, or you both could be mothers or fathers. You know, it could be a little, you know, link up where the kids have friends, and you're like, the parents kind of cool. Or some of you could be bringing your kids to meet your friends' kids. You know, you could be doing that as well. But I do feel like you're going to be spending more time with your friends, or the spotlight's going to be on friendships in some way. Okay, so if it's not, you know, you having this conversation with a parental figure, it could be having a conversation with a friend and realizing how alike you are, and how, I want to say like similar kind of destinies, but I don't really believe in destinies, to be honest. Even though I said finger of God and stuff in part number 1, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird concept to explain. I'm not going to go into it. But yeah, like similar beliefs. You have similar faith. You see things in a similar way. Similar gifts. Okay, so you're also going to be connecting with somebody who's very gifted too. And maybe this you're you know getting a bit stronger in your psychic ability to actually reassure this person, because maybe they're going through some sort of change in their own, you know, ability and awareness and waking up. What's this fire element desire about? Okay, you're going to be on the making money thing. I do feel like there could be somebody, particularly a Taurus or a Cancer, who could be desiring you. Pisces, I believe. But maybe they don't believe they have a chance with you. Or they could be saying, oh, I want you so bad, blah, blah, and you're like, oh, I don't believe you, because where's the money? You want me so bad, where's the gifts? Where is the romance? It's not there. So you're a liar. I don't believe you. You could be saying that, and I don't wrong you. Pile number 2. Yeah, I feel like you got a lot of eyes on you, or a lot of people watch you or study you. I do think you haven't reached your peak. So if you worry about that, like, oh, have I had my peak? Is it downhill from here? No, baby, your peak is yet to come, okay? I feel like you are the kind of person who gets better with age, and this is becoming abundantly clear to you in September. I feel like as well with this coming out, there is a friendship or a person, could be multiple, that you have faith in. Like, you know, these are your real people. You know, these are your real friends. With this and this, you know that people just want to own you, desire you, have you, hold you, touch your private parts, but they don't care about what's inside. They have no real connection to you. They like your body, they like your booty, they like your boobies, they like your face, they like your chest, they like your private parts, but they don't like you. And I feel like you're really going to be seeing who's a blessing, who's a real one in your life, and who's just, you know, there for some some ulterior, some different kind of motives in the month of September. So it's almost like finding, you know, the people that you clip in, like pruning away. So you could be getting rid of some relationships, and you could be deepening others. And I do feel like that could be friendships. I do feel like that could be romantic situations, relationships. Maybe you're dating and you're like, you know what, this person, they gotta go, they're sexy, but I know they're not the one for me. Like, you gotta keep it moving, sort of thing. And it's not giving I'm sad about it. It's giving it was fun while it lasted. Okay. Pile number 2 for September. Page of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like there is somebody who has a crush on you, and they're going to be working it. They're going to be trying to get you to, like, see them in a certain, yeah. For some of you, this is somebody you've connected with before. The 3 of Cups, to have like a little reunion, have a little drinky drink, have a little big people's time with them. Or for others of you, it could just be somebody that you've met through work or study, and they have a crush on you, and they're really they could be trying to get you drunk. Okay, they look, the hands are doing a lot in these pictures, so they want to touch you. Okay, I don't feel like, yeah, I don't feel like you see love in their eyes, or that you see them as, you know, a real love potential. But almost, you know what I feel like? You guys really love yourself. Like, you really respect and just adore yourself. And it's like, you don't have the level of love that deserves me. Like, yeah. I feel like, you know, if you connect with this person, you're going to be left feeling bad. And again, this is something about, you've learned something about relationships and connecting with other people. The joy needs to be mutual. The satisfaction needs to be mutual. The love needs to be mutual. The respect needs to be mutual. And that's with all the relationships in your life. Some of you, you know, this person could be secretly looking for other options or other people. They're just like a wanderer, and it's a page. It's a page. You're coming up as the Empress. They're coming up as page. So yeah, I feel like you're just not really given that. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. You're gonna say no thanks. And even, like, you know, sometimes I do see this as 5 of Pentacles, like the woman holding her child and like protecting her child from whoever, or the child being unhappy. But I oftentimes feel like it's, you know, somebody who wears their heart on their sleeve, their inner child, their soul, protecting that, and just being like, no, I know that you're not right. You're not the right person to nurture me, or for me to nurture my child and grow my inner child, and, you know, grow strong or whatever. But you may if and but about it, because there is something. It could be that this person is very flashy with the money, or, you know, very sexy. It could be that there's something about this person that makes you say, but do I really need to let them go though? But I feel like you kind of reached that decision. 2 of Swords. You realize that you're keeping yourself stuck, because it's almost like, you know how I'm saying, like, they don't really see you for who you are. It's almost like there's no one really home with them. Does that make sense? There's not really nothing. You know, sometimes you'll meet people and it's like, no, I know we have this bond. I feel a connection between us. There ain't none of that with this person. You know it, they know it, and there's something. What is it that's making you say, is it big? Have they got a big heart? Is that what it is? Or, you know, they're voluptuous or whatever, or they've got something that you like, basically. But you need to take time. That's what Temperance is saying. Take your time, okay? Any other messages for the month of September? Pile number 2. Yeah, you're going to be making a decision. 8 of Wands, 6 of Cups. I feel like there may be a little reunion. You may have a little reunion, but it ain't going to last. What's the secret here? I feel like as well, for some of you, this person sees that you're moving on, or if it's not somebody you've been with before, they see you moving on and it bugs them. They don't want you to be with somebody else, so they'll come running back in like, no, no, no. Pile number 2's all mine, but they disappoint you. Queen of Pentacles. Four of Cups, they're boring, they're not interesting. Again, I keep saying like there's not much inside. Obviously, you know, people are people. I'm not even going to start saying NPCs or whatever it is, but maybe it's like this person's soul, as I was speaking about growing the inner child, the soul. Maybe this person's soul isn't as expansive and knowledgeable and bright or strong as yours is at this time. So it kind of feels like you're dealing with cardboard. You know, them people that are really sexy, but when you talk to them, it's like, okay. Let's not talk then, okay? We're gonna make the most of this. Let's not talk. Let's just vibe. But you can't even really vibe with them too tough because, again, not much going on. So it could be one of those situations. Anything else for pile number 2? Magnetic. Pretending. Crickets. I'm telling you, that's just what I said. They're sexy, but there isn't, it's like blank. It's given, the energy's given nothing. They may go quiet on you sometimes. What are they pretending about? Karmic. For some of you, this person could be already in something and they're pretending that they've ended it and that the person's, you know, no good, whatever. They ain't. They're still in it with this person. They could be married to this person. They could still be in some sort of karmic contract or something that they've got to work out with this person. And maybe you are detecting a bit of like soul growth or whatever, because this is what's pushing this person to grow. It's not for you to come in and disturb that or set them free from it or whatever. You know, they got to figure their way out of this, basically. 5 crickets. I feel like this person goes quiet because when I say they are hot for you, they want to run you down, they want to chase you down, but they feel like you're too used to that. They don't want to be another guy or girl who's running you down. They want you to chase them. They want you to be plugged in to them. I also feel like they worry about, again, the other people that are interested in you. I didn't expect this to be... What was the card that you got again? I don't remember, but I didn't really even expect it to be this. Oh, ground yourself. Why was it ground yourself? Oh, yeah. Alien telepathic dream songs. Okay. So yeah, I started off talking about the dream and whatever. So you guys may be having some wild, crazy dreams, and you are very, maybe a little star seed, maybe a little telepathic babe. Okay, maybe you are the psychic in your family. But yeah, I feel like this person's going to tell you something. What are they going to tell you? Why they've been avoiding this situation? Or I feel like someone might have a baby on the way. With all them pages that kept coming up, the Empress. Someone told you they got 1 kid, they got 2. And one of them's young. If someone told you that they got 2 kids, they got 3. They could have 4. There could be twins, okay? There could be, somebody could have twins on the way or something like that. This is if you're wondering why somebody's quiet. They could be pregnant from another partnership. Anything else for September? I feel like, yeah, see, this person's gonna give it one last heave-ho, like, oh, please, you know, you're the one for me, twin flame. They're gonna come in at twin flame energy, so it's gonna be a little bit toxic. It's gonna be very sexy, very seductive. It's gonna make you want to get really involved with them, and you're gonna say, maybe, and then you're gonna say, nah. It's like I see you making a decision, but umming and ahhing about it. But the reasons why you're umming and ahhing about it aren't really the reasons that are real to you. And I'm not saying you go out in this world every day like making every decision, picking an apple based off of being a spiritual being, but probably you do. You probably don't realize you're just vibing, you know. But there's something about that person or that situation that I don't want to say like, not in a way like, oh, they're bad, but it's like something just don't resonate with you. It's just not there. So yeah, that's what I got for you, pile number 2. Hope you have enjoyed that reading and it gave you some clarity. And I'm going to move on to pile number 3. So you have the wedding card. Oh, creative project, something that you started and then stopped. Clear yourself. Okay, so maybe you're taking on too much at once. Okay, you could be starting a lot of projects and then just like kind of leaving them. It happens, baby, I know. It happens. Earth Angel. Your light workers come to the earth to teach you about love. What I'm getting, somebody here may not like endings. Even like I'm seeing somebody like younger crying at the end of films, but not because the ending was sad. It's more because they don't like the experience to end. They don't like to reach the conclusion of something. But when you reach the conclusion, obviously you can have a fresh start and you can start something else or start something similar or even start that thing again. So yeah, that's just a random little message there. So for pile number 3, September, joy, Earth Angel. Okay, so some of you guys, you want marriage, okay? Marriage is, it looks like this is something you are going to do in your lifetime. Again, I don't believe in destiny, but I believe in energetic milestones. So I didn't want to start explaining that because it's a different concept, okay? It's a, like, I don't believe in time. I believe in energy. So energetically, the way you are, the way you was created, union is something that you are made for. It's something that will happen for you. Some of you guys may have already been married or had a long-term commitment or whatever, but I don't see you getting a lot of joy from your love relationships. It literally says you are a light worker who's come to the earth to teach about love, and you may have been through it, honey. You may have learned some things that don't feel like they were about love. They may have felt rough, you know. But you're being asked to give your worries over to God, to the divine, to your angels, and just really allow, trust and believe in the process. Again, it's not about time. So if you feel like time's running out or you're getting too old or at this time you would have thought whatever, there's no such thing. It's not real. Time isn't linear the way we think. It really is. Like, I know I'm saying this and it might sound like I'm trying to shove this down your throats, but even if you stop watching this reading and go and research it for yourself, physics and all of that, you will see time is not linear. So when people try to tell you something about your age or try to scare you into like, oh, you need to find somebody to settle down with, that's a them problem. That's not a you problem. You're on par for your energetic milestones. Your energy is where it needs to be and where it's meant to be. Okay, you've been learning. Hello, guys, I'm just shuffling. These are just coming out perfect time. Like, you've been learning what it is that you need to learn, and even though some of those lessons have been rough, you also need time to then transmute that energy and still find the love and the gift in whatever that situation is. And it can be hard. It can feel like, you know, not a super happy moment, but I feel like naturally your energy is one full of joy, full of love, full of bliss. I'm hearing. So people who are around you can actually feel a level of like comfort and serenity just being in your presence as well. And I feel like even the people who are like, oh yeah, you know, you better hurry up and settle down because, you know, you're getting old. They may even be saying that not even from a place of being spiteful. It could even be like the serenity and the comfort and the joy they feel in your presence. They know how sweet you are and they feel like you deserve to have somebody. Like, you shouldn't be lonely because of how nice and how blessed and how blissful you are. So they may be saying it, but what's true for them or other people, ain't necessarily true for you. Part number 3. I would love to say, everyone has this energy and energetic. Everybody does have energetic milestones, but not everybody has this energy. So these people are advising you. They're trying to give you advice on something they don't know about, because you ain't the same. Like, I don't know how else to say that without sounding kind of like egotistical. But again, look, you got the light worker card twice. So you're not the same. You have a job to do. So if you before people were putting whatever in your head, you was never worried about relationships or marriage or where your life was taking you or having kids or whatever, and you felt like you was okay on the timeline that you was on, trust yourself, listen to yourself, because you know where it is. Even in this card, you see that geometrical shape above his head. That's his I want to say not energetic print, but it's like, that's all aligned with his energetic milestones. He's on the right path. So yeah, what's going to be happening for you in September? Okay, indigo, past life issues. Okay, yeah, some of you could be dealing with somebody who is an indigo, a warrior, and they bring in their past life issues to you. This person may need to cleanse and detox, heart chakra. I feel like some of you guys are going to be cleansing and detoxing that heart chakra. I remember what I said about transmutation. So guys, I know these readings are a little bit different. Let me just put a disclaimer from the, oh, he wants to call you. Oh, but this is really, honestly, this is how I read, and this is how my gift is, and this is what it's for, rather than they are thinking about you. And like, to me personally, those readings can be fun, they can be enjoyable, but I don't feel like they're empowering necessarily or awakening in any way. And that's just what I do sometimes, and this is what I do sometimes too. And I like reading like this, so sometimes you're going to get these reads. Okay, so yeah, heart chakra, cleanse and detox. So yeah, I remember how I said like transmuting. So that's basically going through a process of changing something, some sort of alchemical process within yourself. So the joy card, you could have been feeling really low with the joy in reverse, feeling like you're not getting no joy even on this earth. Okay, some of you guys could have been feeling, I don't want to say the word now, but you know what I mean. And a change is happening for you. What's not happening for you, it's happening within you. So you're going to be taking that energy that you've been given, all that negative energy that you've experienced, people gave to you, whatever, and you're going to be transmuting that into the joy, into the lessons. Like I said, finding the love in that situation. Yeah, in September. So you're working. If you feel tired in September, if you need to just like lay on the sofa for a few days, you want to drink some juices, I feel like telling you the juice that I started liking, it's apple, carrot and ginger. That might be helpful for you, especially with these colours as well, because it's like this colour. That can really help you at this time. So go easy on yourself, because you're doing a lot, and don't let other people and whatever their expectations even affect you, because it's like comparing apples to oranges. Baby, they ain't you, they ain't built like you, they don't do what you do, so they can take several seats if they really want to go on about that. But yeah, so you're being asked to focus on what it is that you desire at this time. So yeah, okay, in September as well, there may be like a, as this change is taking place, this energetic change, this alchemy is happening within you, you may suddenly be flooded with memories of painful situations. You're being advised to focus on what it is that you desire, what it is that you actually desire, because when you're seeing all those kind of memories, that's when the transmutation is actually taking place. So yeah, you're switching it up. Books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. You could start writing something, because I did get a feeling of starting and not finishing, but it could also be that you could start reading something, connecting with great podcasts or amazing literature, works of art, creating your own, like whatever way of expressing yourself and expressing your truth. That may be something you do in September. And God box and ask angels for help with this, as these are very similar cards. So I feel like, you know, you just need to kind of affirm, speak it out, write it down, whatever it is that you want, especially if it's in regards to a relationship. You want to be married, you want to find the man of your dreams or the woman of your dreams. I don't even like that saying because we've already talked about some of the dreams I have sometimes, okay? You want to find your life partner, then speak it out, because I feel like that is there for you, and it could happen sooner than you think. Because I feel like you've reached certain energetic milestones, but you keep going and doing the same thing. So you keep kind of learning about love the hard way, not because you're hard-headed, but it's because it's what you do. Like you're like, I wouldn't say transmutation device. Okay, I don't know why I thought that. Okay, sorry, I got another message when I was looking at these, but I can't remember what it was. Okay, well, anything else for September? Opportunity to forgive. Okay. Yeah, so I don't necessarily see anyone coming through being like, oh, please, baby, take me back. Blah, blah, blah. I see it more like what I said. You're going to have those feelings, those scenarios popping up in your mind, and it could even produce quite a visceral reaction from you, like, oh my god, I can't stand that person, why did they do me like that? But it's just the transmutation that's happening. So anything else for pile number 3 in September? Ooh, 3 of Wands, planning, preparation. Okay, I feel like you're going to be, this person could be from another place, okay? This person could be from somewhere, you know, a foreign land to you. You're attracting in, pulling in, manifesting your life partner. They're manifesting you as well. That's how energy works. You can't manipulate energy, or it is where it is. But you start vibrating at a certain rate, and another person who's vibrating at that same rate, you come together. You don't, you know, when people say like manifesting a certain person is manipulation. No, it ain't, because if they're even vibing at that rate or they're not. Sometimes they're manifesting you. That's why you want to manifest them, you know. So yeah, 5 of Pentacles, them hard times. I feel like some of you could start a business overseas or online, and it will actually bring you out of debt. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles, it will bring you out of debt. I didn't even want to say like, oh, we'll give you loads of money. I'm getting specifically, it will clear debts that you have, because 6 of Pentacles can be money comes in, money goes out. Pretty, I don't want to say hand to mouth, but it's like at least you can pay, because some of you might have not even been able to pay the things that you needed to pay for, you know. You could have really been having it hard. It's hard like that sometimes, but you know, I feel like you guys are getting out of that. Yeah, you're fighting your way out of that. You, like, what is the word? You can't keep a good man down. I want to start singing the song. I'm not gonna do it because my Jamaican accent isn't very good. But can't keep a good man down. You're gonna you always smile when they want you to frown. So I feel like, yeah, you guys, a lot is shifting for you. And a lot of the process is going to be taking place by yourself. Have time for yourself, or take time with yourself. Be patient with yourself. You are going to need that alone time. Definitely. Some of you may be starting a new job or getting training for a new job as well. In the month of September. I feel like September's going to look like, to the outside, 3D, a quiet month where you're not doing much, but you're doing a lot. You're doing so much, okay? And keep it quiet. Keep the money you're making quiet. Keep those things close to your heart. You're also building a level of stability. A level of stability, but I keep getting this something about something overseas. It's like you're sending, maybe you're sending something, maybe you're sending a package or something overseas, you're sending a barrel. Spoke about Jamaica, you know, I know Jamaicans, they be sending barrels back home, but it's more, if it's, for a lot of you, it could be something energetic, like you're sending out your signal to your person now, or to the next phase of wherever you're at. Some of you could be booking a trip, you could be putting money down for a little trip. 7 of Cups. It could be starting a lot in September, starting to do a lot of things. You're feeling guilty about starting new things as well, because you may have not finished some other things, but don't worry, man, just go where your heart leads you, you know. There's no point being tied or stuck or feeling chained to things. That's not what they're for. Whatever it is that you're giving to, person, place, thing, project, whatever, is meant to give back to you. If it's just taken from you and you feel drained by it, it's time to look and see now that there is another option, another path available to you, that you may actually need to drop that thing or do things differently. So you could be letting go of relationships, making choices when it comes to relationships, or making choices, secretly deciding that you ain't going to do certain things anymore because you want to heal or it don't serve you. The Star is sorry guys. You know what, whenever I use these cards, I've had them for a very long time, my throat always starts to tickle. Maybe they're just like disintegrating or whatever. The Star is Aquarian energy, and I always say that Aquarius is the people's champion, because Aquarius is actually motivated by self. The things that they're doing is for themselves, but their interests just so happen to line up with the collective. So you're really making the logical choice. If it ain't what you want, or it doesn't suit your self-development or what it is that you want, you're going to be getting rid of it or throwing it away. But you're going to possibly potentially meet people or a community that feel the same way that you do, or who have been hurt or let down by that same thing and decided to create a change. That's interesting. You could make money off it as well. There could be something that builds you a lot of stability. Also, I feel like, you know, the hardship, the pain, the depression, that's over for you. You are going to be coming out of that if that is something you've been experiencing, and you're going to be stepping into a much more abundant, prosperous time, but it will take time. It's not overnight. This isn't giving lottery winner. It's giving you're making it happen, working steadily and slowly. Venus, or some of you might want to look at pile number 1 as well. Pile number 3 for September. As well, this always happens to me, guys. I like the people on my channel could never be anybody I know in real life to know my business, but I don't care. Always happens to me. I'll be like, oh, nobody loves me. I've got no one. Oh, my love life's so rubbish. I don't have a boyfriend. And then all of a sudden, I've got all the boyfriends. I've got too many boyfriends. I don't know what to do with the boyfriends. I feel like that's what's going to happen. Like, you're like, I've got no options in love. Then you're going to have like 3, 5 options. And you're going to be like, shit, what do I do? Who do I choose? Like, this is confusing me now. I don't know what to do. Okay, let's see the situationship. Situationship. Oh, there might be a situationship coming in for you guys. You're single, okay? You're going to be single, ready to mingle. But you've taken notes now. You know what to look out for. You're not, I'm feeling the dusty energy. It's not going to get you this time. That's why I was coughing. You're not going to let it get trapped in your throat. You're not going to be out here thirsty, falling for dust. I feel like you are going to have, maybe you go out or something, you're going to have haters, people who are jealous of you because you're going to be looking good, you're going to be feeling good. This is, yeah, 6th house energy. How I said the 6th house literally rules how you physically look. And when I mean physically, like your physical attributes, like the shape of your eyes and, you know, your neck and all of how you physically look. But how attractive you actually typically are is your first house, because that's what you are, who you think you are. You know, you're only seeing yourself in the first house, so that's what you're going to project at people. So you got that source, you got that X factor. Your first house is lit up, and so is your sixth house. And I feel like you're going to have people hating on you. Similar friendship, romantic partner. Oh, maybe an ex, maybe people getting jealous, you know. I'm going to say as well, for a lot of you, when a person comes in, the one that's been called in from a long way away, you will speak to this person and they will be going through similar things. Like a soulmate is having a similar situation in their life. It could be that you have a little one love affair before this person comes in. You're going to cut them off by the time this person comes in though. Why is that relevant? Is this person coming in? Oh, because you may be feeling really lost and really, you know, I want to say passionate, but it's like maybe, again, wow, the Jamaican songs are coming through. Not one man can't satisfy her because, you know, she's a hoe and she out here selling everything. No, but more like maybe you're craving intimacy, but the intimacy you're getting isn't fulfilling you because it's not that connection that I don't want to say looking for. You've reached an energetic point in your life where those little low energy, little two spark aren't going to fulfill you. They're not going to satisfy you. So yeah. And I feel like if you keep going into that energy of just trying to like link up with the sexiest or the hottest or whatever, you're going to end up kind of lost. You're going to kind of lose your way. Now, I'm not saying that you do that or you sleep around or anything like that, but I just feel like you got one more romantic relationship coming in before your big one, basically, is kind of what I'm getting here. And that experience is just going to be like, no. Even if it's like, you know, somebody that you're dating now and you haven't been totally sure, it could even be that, you know, you guys are, maybe you live together, maybe, you know, you are doing big people's time with them, and it's just like, no, I don't know what it is, but there's something missing here, or it's just not this, maybe it's just not right for me. And I don't want to say it's like another experience in life, like, oh, they're standing there doing the cooking. It could be that, and you're like, this person isn't right for me. But I feel like it's something particularly about that intimacy that is just like, this ain't my person. Yeah. Oh, financial support. Yeah, some of you may be getting some financial support, okay? Some of you guys on a more mundane 3D level, if you want, for some reason I'm getting the feeling to read like that now. Could be that, yeah, you're feeling like sexy or whatever. There could be somebody who owes you financial support, or you could be connecting with somebody who has an older child because they could have stopped paying financial support. Or if it's a dusty, I'm not going to say you're connecting with somebody that doesn't pay financial support. If they start talking about how bad their baby mum or baby dad is, run, okay? Don't connect with people like that. You're not dumb. You know what it is. You know who that is when they start speaking like that. But on an energetic level, you're getting this feeling of something's not right, because financial support, it's like you're going to be giving this person energy and support and all of this stuff vibrationally that not only can they not give back, but it's like they're going to drain you. And that's why we got the protected, prevented from harm, divine intervention. So yeah, something may come to, why is it all everybody's readings coming up like, oh, something's going to come to an end, oh, you're going to cut this person up, blah, 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 blah. But that's what I'm seeing in September, so it's a thing, guys. Wish and crushed. Yeah, someone may be crushed by that, or you may be crushed by that. You may pause, you may go on a break, and that's when you realise, yeah, escape, no thanks. Not even no thanks, it's just like, this isn't it, this isn't right. But anyway, Anything else? Can we just like have a more uplifting message? I feel like I don't know why I'm getting about jealousy on a night out, or yeah. Alright, so I don't want to keep just giving the same messages. It's annoying, but I have to say what I can tell you what the cards say. I do feel like there's somebody that you pulled away from. They're thinking about you, like right now when you're watching this reading. They're thinking about all the memories, the history between you guys, and they want to reconnect with you. This person, Loki, has an obsession with you, but they're in denial. So they even lie to themselves about how obsessed they are with you. In the future, they may try and connect with you, but I feel like it would be more telepathic. Again, check out pile number 1. I feel like it'd be more telepathic because in the 3D, in real life, this person's a runner. They feel your unconditional love, but this ain't your person. We're not going to do that twin flame. Oh, twin flame. Oh, they're running because they love you so much. They're wasting your time, okay? No. There's love there, unconditional, but you love your child unconditionally. The person coming towards you is going to be real love. It's going to be, the kind of love between a man and a woman and a whoever in this world, not the love of a mother or father for their child. What can you can't have a relationship with, like, if that's what you're giving me energetically, I can't really do much with you as a adult, like what? Anyway, that's the reading, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's given you some clarity. Definitely come back and comment in September how it plays out for you. So yeah, bye.